Let's get right into it. Number 7. Mobile gaming and casual games. If your favorite mobile game suddenly flashed, you've opened this app 47 times today, would you still say you're just messing around? That one number would expose how much this tiny game is running your brain in the background. The psychological trick here is the endless micro-reward system. These games are built on short, fast rounds that drip-feed your brain little hits of achievement, level cleared, combo hit, daily reward, streak maintained, tiny wins nonstop. That steady stream keeps your dopamine system just activated enough that stopping feels weirdly uncomfortable. Designers know exactly what they're doing. Energy bars, timers, and daily login bonuses are there to pull you back multiple times a day. Miss a streak? Lose progress? Feel bored in line, on the toilet, or on your lunch break? Your brain knows exactly which icon to tap for a quick hit of stimulation. You tell yourself you're killing time, but what you're really killing is your tolerance for boredom. Over time, your focus, patience, and ability to sit with your own thoughts all shrink. The game doesn't just live on your phone, it slowly moves into your nervous system. And once it's there, turning it off feels almost impossible for you. Number 6, caffeine and energy drink dependence. If you had to quit caffeine cold turkey tomorrow, would you just be a little tired or totally non-functional? For a lot of people in the US, UK, Canada, and Australia, that answer is way darker than they want to admit. The psychological trick here is the fake energy credit card. Caffeine doesn't actually create energy. It borrows it from your future. It hijacks your brain's adenosine system, the part that tells you you're tired, and mutes it. You don't become superhuman, you just stop hearing your body's alarms. Because coffee runs, energy drinks, and pre-workout are so normalized, the dependency hides in plain sight. Notice the signs: headaches, brain fog, irritability, or snapping at people when you don't get your fix on time. That's not just being grumpy in the morning. That's withdrawal. Over time, your natural energy baseline drops. You need more caffeine just to feel normal, which wrecks your sleep, which makes you even more exhausted, which makes you reach for more caffeine. It's a self-feeding loop. You tell yourself, I can't function without it, like it's a joke. But your nervous system is overworked, underrested, and wired to believe that survival equals staying stimulated instead of staying healthy long-term. Number 5, online shopping and package tracking. If every package you've ordered this month showed up on your doorstep at the exact same time tomorrow morning, would you laugh or low-key freak out? That pile would be a real-life screenshot of how often you've used spending to change your mood. The psychological trick at work here is the dopamine delivery trap. Your brain doesn't just light up when the box arrives, it starts firing the second you see something you want. Imagine owning it and smash buy now. Then you get another hit when you track it, another when it's out for delivery, and another when you finally rip it open. That's 3 or 4 rewards for one purchase. No wonder it feels addictive. Soon your brain learns that boredom, stress, loneliness, or sadness can all be numbed with a quick shopping hit. You're not just buying things, you're buying feelings. The dark part? The high fades fast, but the bill, clutter, and regret stick around. Debt starts to feel normal. Packages feel more exciting than actual plans. And quietly, your brain stops asking, do I need this? And only asks, will this make me feel better for a minute? That's how harmless browsing turns into emotional spending addiction. Number 4, binge-watching shows. If you checked how many nights this month you stayed up for one more episode and wrecked your next morning, would that number actually scare you a little? A lot of people have no idea how much of their life they're quietly handing over to streaming platforms. The psychological trick behind this is called the cliffhanger compulsion loop. Episodes are written to end right at maximum tension, then autoplay kicks in before your brain can cool off. Your mind hates unfinished stories, so it pushes you to keep watching just to relieve that itch. Every time a cliffhanger gets resolved, your brain rewards you with dopamine, then immediately gets hit with a new problem, a new mystery, a new drama. Over time, self-control gets weaker while the habit gets stronger. Sleep, workouts, studying, side projects, and even real conversations lose to the screen. You tell yourself, I deserve to relax, and you do, but this isn't real rest. It's emotional numbness dressed up as entertainment. When you constantly escape into someone else's storyline, you quietly avoid your own. And the scary part is, by the time you finally notice, whole seasons of your actual life are already gone without you realizing. Number 3, Constant notification checking. If I told you to put your phone face down for 30 minutes and not touch it once, would that feel normal or like an actual challenge? For a lot of people, that tiny experiment would instantly show who's really in control, them or the phone. The psychological trick here is the anticipation anxiety loop. Your brain starts linking every buzz, ping, or red badge with a potential reward. Attention, drama, danger, or opportunity. Maybe it's good news, maybe it's nothing, but your mind hates not knowing. That uncertainty creates a little spike of anxiety, and checking your phone relieves it. Relief feels like a reward. Soon you're not checking because notifications came in, you're checking in case they might have. The loop runs on pure anticipation. Silence starts to feel wrong. Over time, this wrecks deep focus, sleep, and real presence. You're half at work and half in your DMs, half with friends and half in your group chats. Your nervous system never fully powers down because it's always waiting for the next tiny digital tap on the shoulder. That constant half-alert state keeps your body stuck in stress mode. And the worst part is, you'll swear you're fine while your brain slowly burns out inside. Number 2, endless social media scrolling. If I grabbed your phone right now and pulled up your TikTok and Instagram screen time, would you be chill about it or absolutely cooked? The wild part is, the way you scroll at night looks almost identical on brain scans to a gambling addict sitting at a slot machine. The psychological trick your brain is falling for here is called the variable reward dopamine loop. Apps like TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts work like pocket casinos. Most posts are meh, then one is insanely funny, wild, or a little bit toxic. That random, maybe the next one will hit harder, keeps your thumb moving. Each swipe is a tiny gamble for a dopamine jackpot. Real life, homework, work, even hanging out starts to feel slow and flat compared to that fast, flashy stream. So whenever you feel bored, lonely, or stressed, your brain quietly nudges you. Just check your phone really quick. You tell yourself you're relaxing, but really you're training your brain to need nonstop stimulation just to feel normal. That's not killing time anymore. That's the early stage of an addiction loop running quietly in the background, rewiring what your brain thinks everyday life should feel like. And it's happening daily. Number 1, productivity/workaholism. Do you actually love being busy, or are you just terrified of what might come up if you slow down? For a lot of high achievers, the grind quietly stopped being about goals a long time ago and turned into a way to avoid feeling worthless. The psychological trick here is the busyness validation loop. In US, UK, Canadian, and Aussie culture, being slammed is treated like a personality trait. Your brain starts linking overworking with safety, status, and self-respect. Every extra task, late night, and skipped break gives you a tiny hit of, I matter, I'm not falling behind. That feels like discipline, but it's really dependency. Stillness makes you anxious. Rest feels guilty. Time off feels dangerous, like you're losing ground. Meanwhile, your health, relationships, and actual happiness slide into the background. You're not working to build a life anymore. You're working so you don't have to sit alone with your thoughts. That's when productivity crosses the line from strength into addiction. When the idea of slowing down doesn't just sound uncomfortable, it honestly feels unbearable. And the scary part is, most people around you will praise it, not question it, while your mental health quietly pays the full price inside. So, which of these 7 habits hit you the hardest? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.